Circa Sports now has a state-of-the-art sports book here in Southern Kentucky. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. What not only the sports fan can experience here at the Mint Gaming Hall in Franklin, Kentucky, but what the entire family can enjoy. But first, let's get a check of the weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
A good Friday morning, Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast, starting off your Friday with mostly clear conditions. Once we get into the afternoon hours, some passing clouds can be expected. Temperatures getting up into the 90s. Late afternoon into the evening hours, we are tracking a potential line of showers and storms moving through the state of Tennessee. Some of those could be on the strong, maybe marginally severe side. Main threat will be damaging winds around 50 to 60 miles per hour. That continues to track on through with that cold front, maybe another resurge of some storms coming into the late evening and overnight hours going into your Saturday morning. And as that front moves through, it'll cool us off. We expect highs generally in the 70s on your Saturday, but I will say, depending on how the clouds and rain kind of evolve, some places could just be socked in the 60s. We do get around 80 on Sunday with partly cloudy skies and just a spotty shower possible. Then we're dry over the next several days and gradually warming back up into the middle 80s.
If you want the latest in weather conditions, be sure to tune in to our Busy Bee Plumbing weather report each weekday on Mornings on Main Street. Brought to you, of course, by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. We will keep you updated on the latest conditions outside, like severe weather, heat, snow, rain, and even hail. Welcome back. I had the chance to join two of my Main Street media colleagues, Terry McCormick and Wade Neely, for a look into the Circa Sports new sports book at the Mint Gaming Hall in Franklin, Kentucky. This morning, we share some of our interview with John Wallahan, Director of Marketing at ECL Entertainment, and Michael Gossam, Digital Marketing Manager for the Mint. This is absolutely beautiful. What's the foot traffic been like so far since that grand opening on the 20th?
Yeah, with the sportsbook opening, that traffic's been up, and partly because of horse racing, partly because of the Circa Sportsbook and just this time of year. So it's very exciting with the football coming and going from that temporary Circa Sportsbook that we had for the last year to this full-blown, beautiful outfit we've got here. Yeah, especially the weekends.
Now, there's not another place doing it like this in our region, in this area, or at least on this side of the Mississippi. What are you hearing from those coming in, from those people?
Yeah, it's a couple of things. Circa predicted that it would be our customer base, Nashville, Bowling Green, the Sumner counties, the Franklin Simpson area, all the local people, of course. But what they've seen in some of their work with sports books elsewhere is just that regional traffic. People will drive from a couple states away. You know, we're pretty easily accessible with Interstate 65, so people can come from a state or two to the north or a state or two to the south. It's not that big a deal. Part two of that is we're partners with Spring Hill Suites by Marriott, and so for a couple of years now we've had the hotel here, and that's helped both with racing, now with the sports. People can come, have a reason to stay.
One thing I wanted to ask you too, John, how do you guys streamline the experience of kind of traditional walk up to the window, walk up to the betting window and make your wager versus obviously the online component? Kind of walk us through all the different options that you can make wagers while you're experiencing this thing here.
Sure. I think some of it depends if you're a Kentucky person or if you're a Tennessee person. So some of our Tennessee folks have sports apps in Tennessee. You come up here, then that app doesn't work. So I think the in-person can be over the counter, and then the second personal way of doing it is using a kiosk. Okay, the third option would be to get the Circa Sports Kentucky app that you can use when you're in Kentucky. For our Kentucky folks, they probably have the Circa Sports app. If they don't, I recommend it. You know, you want to definitely shop around, and Circa offers good lines, so that's one that we like. And then coming into the book, we think it'll be a little bit like Old Vegas, where if you're there, then you'll go up to the counter. We know that we have some novices, and the staff there is well trained. In addition, with the opening, Circa brought some folks in from some of their other locations to really, they're there to hold your hand. They're there to, you get going with these sheets, right? And people start naming names, and it's kind of like betting horses.
All right. You say you got a steakhouse here. What's your signature steak? Tell us about it.
Yeah. So we're not just the gaming machines. We, promote ourselves as an all-encompassing entertainment destination. So in addition to the gaming machines, great restaurants. You're talking about the steakhouse. My go-to steak there, and it's delicious, is ribeye medium rare. So that's my go-to. One of the great things about our steakhouse here is that the prices are awesome. We're able to provide grade A prime cuts of meat at a really, really good price. So some of the steakhouses you might see in larger cities, we're going to have really good pricing on that. So not only is it the fine dining experience, it's at some of the best pricing you can have.
You've been, real quick, Michael, you've been here, several years now. I'm just curious from your perspective. We've talked a little bit about it on this show already. How have you seen this place grow, and you guys continue to grow heading forward?
Yeah, I've been here since the end of 2019, and the building we're sitting in here now was not even here. So in addition to this building, the expanded gaming floor, Circa Sports, which John talked about, additional restaurants, pie rollers, the steakhouse, additional bars like this one. We're sitting at Midnight Bourbon. I mean, I can keep going and going. We've added one of the top Spring Hill suites in the country, consistently in the top 10 ratings of all the Spring Hill suites. An event center where we have not only business events, but also concerts almost every month. So also our world-class live racing meet, which we have another day of today and this weekend as well. So there's so much that even since I've been here, there's really grown, and adding the hotel, event center, Circa, more of the popular games. It's amazing. Our ownership has really put in a lot of good investment to make this, an entertainment destination that I talked about for all guests, 21 and older. Like, you don't even necessarily have to play the machines. You can stay at the hotel, go eat that ribeye at the steakhouse, go to one of our concerts, and still have a great weekend.
Don't miss out on the full show from the Mint Gaming Hall, Kentucky Downs. You can find the full episode at Main Street Media TV, YouTube, and on our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
Welcome back. If you're getting out this weekend, don't forget about the 2025 Middle Tennessee Highland Games and Celtic Festival. You can experience so much at Sanders Ferry Park in Hendersonville. The event is happening September 6th and September 7th. That is Saturday and Sunday. Be sure to check out the Middle Tennessee Highland Games and Celtic Festival this weekend. Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you back here later on.